Um, Today, let me explain the computer networks laboratory experiments. Under this, 11 experiment is there. Let me explain you the fifth one, the fifth experiment. The fifth experiment is create a socket for HTTP for web page upload and download. So the objective of this experiment is to demonstrate the HTTP protocol operations for uploading and downloading the web pages. So we'll see now the explanation of the experiment, and after that, let me explain you the code. And first one, first we should know what is socket, and we should know the socket. What is socket? It is a connection, or else we can say it is a communication link. It allows the computers to exchange the data over the network. This is called as socket. So next one, what is the HTTP for web page upload and download means? The HTTP socket, HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a protocol which is used for transferring the data over the web. For that purpose, we are using the HTTP protocol. So HTTP socket for upload and download means it is implementation of data transfer between the client and server using a HTTP protocol. So first a client send the HTTP request to upload or download the data. After that, the server processing these requests and return the appropriate response. So this is the this and it is it, and how I mean uh, this HTTP protocol will works like this. And we know that what is socket, what is hypertext transfer protocol. So initially the client sends the post request to upload the file with the file data. After that, the client sends the get request to retrieve the file. The server responds the file data in the response. So this is the explanation of this one, and we'll see the coding now. And this is the coding for creating a socket for HTTP for web page upload and download. It's a client side program here. So see, we have the packages are imported here. We'll see the package now one by one. First one, the okay, first packages. Let's see. Already we know that import package.java.net. It provides the classes for the networking, and also it is used for socket and over socket, which is used for communication over the network. And IO means for input output, file and data handling, and image and buffered image. And this package is used to represents the image which is accessible buffer or image data. And this one uh, this one is used for contains some methods for reading and writing the images in various format, like JPEG format, PNG format. So for that file, we can read the file image format, image file format using this package. And this one is used for handling the exception. Mm, and swing which is used for which is used for provides a GUI components like JFrame, JLabel, and image icon. and these are the components we can use it here to display the received image. So for that purpose we are importing these packages. Next, the main function, and this is the entry this is the entry point of the program, and here we are throwing the exception. If any exception is found, here we can throw the exception. Next, here and it is used to create the socket to establish the connection to the server, and local host IP address, we know that 127.17 sorry 0.0.1, this is the local host IP address. It indicates that the server it means the server is on the same machine as the client, that is local host, and 4000 is the port number which the server is listening. So that is this is the port number, and after this the client is sending the request to the server, um, and it prints the message indicating the client is active or running. So next one, we are using the try block. here here we are using the uh, uh, image here, and this variable used to hold the image in memory, and allowing the pixel manipulations and format conversions. And here we are reading the file image file in format of JPEG or PNG, and it loads into the image file into this variable. And the file format is here. What is file format? We are specifying here the file name dot jpeg. This is the specified path to image file to read. Next, next we have to convert the image to byte array using here, and byte array it is a stream that writes the data to a memory instead of file or network. And here here the image IO.write we are using for writing the buffered image into here we are writing the data into which JPEG format. For that we are using here, here we are specifying image means it's an object, and JPEG means the file which the format has to write. And here we are using the byte array output stream, that is BAOS, byte array output stream. It is used to store the image data. So for and usually for what we are using this one is we converting the data into byte array which can be sent over a network. And after that we can, once the data is sent to the network, and after that it is closed, and we have to next we have to send the data to the server. For that we are using here output stream. It retrieves the output stream of the socket for sending the data to the server, and which is wrapped and it allows and writing the primitive data types like integers, like that we have to wrap it here. And after that here we are since the size of the image byte array as an integer to the server, and after that we have to send the here after that we have to send the actual image data to the server. So after that we have to confirm the we are printing the message images into the server. Then we have to close all the resources, so output stream, SOSC connection, socket, all the connection we should close it. And here if we got any exception, it will throws here with message. Next we have to see the server side program, HTTP server code. And also here we are importing some packages as usual, like a client side. Here the java.net, it provides a networking class like server socket and the socket for establishing the client server connection. And after that IO here, and here we are providing the input output class like input stream, output stream. For that purpose we are writing here, and a swing, and which is it provides the package for GUI components like a JFrame, JLabel. For it is used to display the received image. For that we are using this package. Already we know that image IO, and this is the method for reading and writing the images in various format. For that purpose we are using here. Next we have to create the server connection, and this is the main method, and if any exceptions is happens, it will throw this exception here. Okay, next we have to create the server here. So we are creating the server, and it listens for the client connections on port 4000, and this is a specific port. I mean 4000 is a specific port on which the server is waiting for the incoming client. And we are specified here the port number, and it's wait for the server is waiting for this connection. And once connected, it indicates once it and also it sends a message server is waiting for an image. It sends a request, and here once the client get connected to the server, it accepts the client connection and returns the uh, returns a object representing the client connection. And after that we have to retrieve the data from once the connection is established, we have to get the data, retrieve the receiving the data from the client. So once the client is connected, we have to get the data from the client. So what that we are using here, data input, get input stream. It used to retrieve the input stream of the socket to read the data from the client to send by the client. So which is used for receiving getting the data sent by the client. And this one data input stream, it wraps the data, and it allows the reading of primitive data types like integer, byte arrays. For that we are using here. After that we have to once we are getting the data from the client, we have to read the data. For that we are using here read int, which is used to read the length of the image data sent by the client, and this value helps the server to determine how many bytes read for the image. We can it will be determined here. And after that we should allocate the byte of array for the specified length to store the image data. So we are mentioning here. After that it returns the exact length bytes to the input stream to byte here. So after that we have to convert the byte array to an image. So here it wraps the data it wraps the byte into input stream, and it also allows the method to file read the file to process and also it process it. And after that here we are using image IO dot read. It converts and it converts the data, reads the image data from the buffered image, and it converts into a object. Next, here we are using JFrame F. It is a window or frame. We can say it is a window or frame for displaying a GUI, graphical user interface, and received image. So we can set the title window here, and label means JLabel means it is a JUI component to display the text or images. Next one here it wraps the buffered image to the image icon. Buffered image to the image icon. It can be displayed in the JLabel. Next one, it adds the JLabel containing the image to the frame, and pack will be used for automatically the sizes the frame to fit the content. For that purpose we are using here. and it may, and f dot set visible is used to makes the frame visible to the user. For that we are using here. After that we have to close all the connection, and this is the output for the this one. Server is waiting for the image. Once the server is connected to the client,